My dog's going crazy. Hello everyone. I am super tired, but here I am. So as you know, why am I like I feel like I don't, okay. Let me grab my drink. So as you know, Darth Vader came out today, and they didn't tell us what time he was going to land, because when Jack Skellington went down, we knew the exact time, and it was a nightmare. Like, the system bogged down because everybody was on. We're all at the exact same time, and it was crazy. And he went back order like that. I think it was 8 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that. I ordered mine 13 minutes after the hour, and we just got them. So I was only back ordered just a tiny bit. But some people are waiting until January to get him. So we knew Darth Vader was going to be just as bad. So since he's in Idaho, and that is midnight there is 3 a.m. Ohio time. So when we have a big launch like that and I don't know what time it is, I always get up right at midnight, because that's what time like Warmers of the Month go live. So I was like, I'm gonna get up. 3 o'clock, he wasn't there. 4 o'clock, he wasn't there. 5 o'clock, he wasn't there. Let's put this way, he just launched at 1 o'clock Ohio time. So I'm tired. But I got them. I got my customers' orders. They are ready to go. I put it in at 2 after 1 and 4 after 1. So we should be good. Rumors are he was back ordered at 16 after. But then, like, I looked and I don't show it, so I don't know. Chloe, why do you always insist on going out when I go live? Alright, so let's talk fragrance flower. That was today. So Reed diffusers have always been very, very popular. I remember them back from when I was younger, but I feel I'm lost. If you ready? You want to see this big mess? This is what I've got going on. Like, see all this? That's what I got. I got tons of stuff sitting around over here. So I'm kind of looking around like, Reed diffusers, super popular. I remember when I was a kid, they're the jar of oil, and then the little reed sticks go in it. The oil gets soaked up through the reed sticks, and then it gets dispersed. There's no fan or anything like that, so they're usually good for like a small area. Well, we did it, but we did it different. Now, mine looks different, and I will explain. This is a fragrance flower. Okay? Now, this is made out of Sola, S-O-L-A wood, or Sola root, one of the two. But it's not thin like tissue paper. It's almost spongy, but not super like bad. When you buy it, you get the jar, and it's got a black lid on it, sealed up, so it's nice and stuff, but this is glass. Each one of these flowers are hand rolled. See how it's in there back there? They're like hand rolled. So each one is unique and each one is different. And then they all come with this silver ring that you screw on. So what you do is you take the flower out of the box, you take the lid off and the seal off, you put this little silver thing in. There's a little piece of paper on the string. You take that off, and then you kind of fan out. I don't know if you can see, you kind of fan out the little ropes at the bottom, and then it's connected to the flower in there, and it soaks it up. Now, again, there is no fan, so there is no like poof of scent. But I have had this since August 18th. That is when I opened it up. We are now September, what are we, 19th? September 19th. I've still got oil down in there, so we're good to go there. Now I had it, I'll show you. I had it in my office area. That's our office area. It's pretty big. As you can see, it's got really, really, really tall ceilings. I could smell it right at my desk. That's where I had it sitting. I had it sitting right on my desk. But my husband, who sits at the desk like 6 feet behind me, he couldn't smell it. He can only smell it if you put his nose right up to it. So we picked it up, we moved it, and we put it in the laundry room and shut the door. Like within 20 minutes when you walked in, you can smell it. So I will say these are great for small rooms, a bathroom, laundry room, kids room. Hey Rachel. One of my customers got one and she stuck it in her daughter's room, and she's like, I could smell it through the whole room. So she was super duper happy about that. They are an awesome price point. Like looking at my nose. 16 bucks. I did make it pink, and I will explain how and all the details of that. So they're 16 bucks. They're 7 inches tall, and they only come in 4 scents right now. They come in aloe, water, and cucumber, Amazon rain, Luna, and sea salt avocado. Those are the only 4 right now. I don't know if they'll come in other scents. I don't know. They haven't sent anything, but it is very pretty. And even my husband said, because he was like, so what is that? And so I explained it to him, and that's when we got to talking and we moved it to a different location. He was like, I like the idea of it. He's like, I ain't putting it on my desk, but he's like, I like the idea of it. So they're just, it's super slick and simple. And it's, whoa, it's really beautiful. So usually it would be all white. What I did was I put 1 drop of pink food coloring, red food coloring, in my oil. Oh my God, my dog. Now, when you do this, you're a pain in the butt, dude, just so you know. When you do that, it does void the warranty. My thought was like, what's the warranty? Because if you drop the glass jar, that's not covered. If you rip a petal off, that's not covered. And I found out that sometimes these petals, the warranty covers the petals, that sometimes they're not wound in here really tight. And if a petal pulls out from the process where it's not rolled in here very good, you would not be able to get it replaced. That's really the only thing. Or if for some reason the oil did not soak up into your flour. So that would be the 2 warranty issues with this item that you would void if you do add the food coloring. But lots of people are doing it. They're also taking Sharpies, and I was going to do that. I have a Sharpie down here. Some people are taking Sharpies and coloring the edges. Let's see how that looks. I don't know if you're supposed to do it before or after. I don't think you're supposed to do it before, because it's not really coloring super well. Oh, there it went. So, see, I did just those couple petals right there. Some people, and I can post pictures of all the different colors and stuff. Some people are using the Sharpie and coloring the edges and then coloring the oil in them. Again, it does void the warranty. So you have to be okay if you do this, knowing that if something cuckoo should go crazy, you don't get a new one. So that's up to you. But I wanted to kind of explain that part to you and explain what the warranty does cover, because I really didn't know. When I first heard that, I thought that was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard, because I was like, what kind of warranty is on it? But it's because of the rolling of that fiber stuff in there. Sometimes I guess they're not connected under the string on the back of it, and they can pop out. So that's where the warranty issue comes in. They are supposed to be 60 days. Like I said, I'm 30 days in, 31 days in, and that's how much oil I've got left. And it was full right about up to the top up here. So it soaked up a lot. Now, I will say the one downfall of it is this hole. Okay. See where it goes in? It doesn't go in flat. I've not figured out a way to smoosh it down in there. Hey, Stacy, smoosh it down in there so that it covers the hole. So you do not want to stick it somewhere that's going to get bumped, because when it's full to the top, the oil could splash out. And as you've seen a few times, this wiggles around. Okay, so you need to keep that in mind wherever you put it. That's really the only like part that I've found with them, besides the fact that it needs to be put in a small area, like I said, a bathroom, an office, a kid's room, something like that, and somewhere small, because with my super tall cathedral ceilings, it didn't do anything. But so small space, and then yes, this wiggles. This is not secure in there by any means or anything like that. When you do get one, I did find out this silver part is buried in the very, very bottom of the box. I couldn't find it for nothing, and then I went to tear my box apart and I could hear it rattling, and I like ripped my box apart to find it. So when you do get one, that silver part is buried underneath the bottom of the box somewhere. If you shake your box, you hear it, you'll know it's in there. What else? Oh, so once the oil is gone, what do you do with that flour? I have absolutely no idea. There's been talk, because we haven't had them for very long. Us that went to reunion, we got them at reunion. And more than likely, none of us opened them until we got home, because it could spill. So that would have been beginning of August. We got back like August 5th or something like that. So say somebody started... Yeah, it took me forever to find that silver part. Like I said, I went to throw my box away and I heard it shaking in there, and that's how I found it. So maybe somebody who had it the 6th has had theirs opened a little bit longer than me. But the rumor is once all the oil is gone, like it'll still stay scented while there's oil in those petals, but they will eventually dry out. All the oil will be gone. And once they do, supposedly it gets brittle. So you can't really save it. But I honestly have no idea, because nobody's had one that's went bad yet. Not bad, but used up. So I don't know. Some people were talking about making crafts with them, like saving them and doing like a shadow box type of thing, something cool with them. But I have no idea, because like I said, mine still has oil. So I'm still figuring that out. Once mine's all used up, I'll let you guys know. But that's what the rumor is. It is all biodegradable, because it is a plant-based thing. Like, it's just string, and then the petals are that sola wood root. So totally compostable. That's a weird word. And then the glass is recyclable because it's glass. So a very awesome, environmentally conscious, I can never say that word, product, which is awesome. Very pretty, very sleek, very simple. Stacy has hers in her new daughter's room, and she said it looks absolutely perfect, and you wouldn't know that that's what it is. Like I said, it's a take on a reed diffuser, just our spin on it to make it look a little bit better. Trying to think. Somebody asked if you could refill it. That was another question that's been brought up. Like, once all that oil's gone, can you buy oil from someplace else and put it in this jar and refill it? I don't know the answer to that, because I don't know if after a while do these petals start to break down. Like, can they only hold so much and then it just doesn't hold anymore? I don't know. I know that at this moment in time, we do not have any oil for you to purchase to refill it. And let's be honest, that would be expensive. If you think about our 10 milliliter, I think they're 10. How big are our oil jars? So I got my handy dandy catalog. About to say calculator. Okay, so our oil jars are 15 milliliters. This jar is way more. It doesn't say how many milliliters it is, but it's way more than 15 milliliters. Like way, way, way more. So if you bought enough, say 15 milliliter oil jars from, say, Scentsy, just because I've got this catalog here, you're going to spend, I bet you, $30, $40, and that would be for 4 $10 15 milliliter jars to fill that up. So if you spend $40 for that, it's $16 to just buy a new one. But they're I don't know if there's talk, but I know there's talks amongst consultants that maybe in the future you'll be able to just buy the jar so that you can take your current flour and stick it in a new jar. But I don't know. I imagine there's like some science and stuff behind that as to why we haven't done that yet, or if it can be done. Because like I said, I don't know what the capacity is of this to be able to hold. You know, there's got to be a limit at some point of how much liquid this thing can hold before it starts to just like break down and get gross, I would think. So at the time, no, you have to buy a new one when it is empty. There's no like refill or anything like that. But like I said, it's $16. It's really not that bad because oil is expensive on its own. I have a massage therapy background, and oils are expensive, even ones that are not like straight natural oils, even ones that are man-made, they are expensive. So $16, that's kind of cheap for this big old jar. And it's a thick, somebody had asked that too. You could see down here, this is a thick jar. That doesn't mean it's not going to break, but it is a very, very thick, sturdy jar. But it can break because it's glass. So, wanted to show you those, tell you guys about those. That's one of our new products. Every single one of them is different as far as the design of the flour. They're all handmade. The 4 cents and $16, use them in a small space or a space with a door. My office is over there, and then this is the kitchen, and then like it turns. So it's in a huge space right now. But like I said, we put it in the laundry room, and as long as we keep that laundry room door closed, you can smell it. Stacy's using it in her daughter's room, and she said she noticed it as soon as she stuck it in there, like after she shut the door and went back in. So it really is an awesome product. You just have to think. And I have heard somebody, and I don't remember who it was, another consultant, put it in their cup holder. They have like an SUV, and they put it in like the 3rd row seat, like way in the back. She said nobody uses those seats back there. She stuck it in the cup holder in there and uses it in her car. My concern would be sloshing, but maybe it's not a concern. I don't know. That was my first thought. Maybe if it soaked down a little bit, so you don't have to worry about it sloshing up and out. But she uses it in her car, and she said it's amazing, and it's not taking up any space or anything like that. It's just sitting in a cup holder that they weren't using anyway. So that's kind of an awesome option too. I would just make sure it's, you know, pretty secure. You don't want it like sliding all over the place. But that's another option of use. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna take a break because I'm tired and I'm hungry. And it's been a long week. Casey has practice every day, and then certain days this week we've had pictures and practice. I'm tired, and it's Feed the Team night. So I have to clean a container and get fruit ready for that. So I think that's about it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Again, we're still breaking down the catalog in the VIP group. So as new things, we still have, trying to think, what else do we have that we haven't shared yet? I forgot about the fragrance flower. We did the wall fan diffuser. That was new. We did some of the new warmers. Oh, I think we have two more new products to share. So once we do, I will go live with those either that day or the day after. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to host a party, let me know. October 1st is the release of all of the holiday warmers and scents, meaning like snowmen, Santa, nativity scene, things like that. Warmers, 3 bars, a diffuser, soap set, things like that. Those come out October 1st. I'll start breaking those down in the VIP group in the evening starting next week. So if you want to host a party, let me know. If you want to host a party but you don't want to do a party, meaning like I want the rewards from party, I want to try it, but I want to try to do something different, let me know. I have a couple people who are just doing the whole like, hey, I'm putting in an order. Does anybody want to split shipping? And seeing if they can get enough people to group on to split shipping and possibly earn some rewards. I'm also changing up the way that I do parties as far as what you get, so that maybe it's a little bit easier. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Even if you want to chat, even if you're just nosy and you're like, I just want to know what she does for a party, but I don't know if I want to do one, just ask me. I'm totally chill. So everybody have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna eat me some Doritos. So bye.